I used to work at a bakery, and each time something looked a bit off, I just ate it. Oh, nice. I wonder if you're fat. I feel like I'd be fat if I did this. Yeah, but what if it were Pika? Villain believes they're best friends. Main character who views villain as rival or arch nemesis. Former US intelligence official David Grush says under oath that the US government is in possession of UFOs and non-human bodies. Aliens better not be hit by the anthropocentrism cringe. I hope they look really weird. I also hope they like us. Sending love to those fighting the job market. I can't get a fricking job. I don't want a fricking job. Interpret this in your own words. Dating. They are both pregnant. I wonder who has a license plate like that, even though it's Santa. What? Wait, actually Santa? Thought you had a sleigh. I like this. Damn, who's this diva? Literally any fat character. This will forever stick with me. Discovered something and hoping it could save lives. Gets brainwashed of that thing. This is unironically kind of the Hawk Tour girl. True, but I didn't really think she was that interesting. Found the most miserable looking My Little Pony today. Friendship is a hassle. Someone taught this pony about bronies. I love my wife. I love everything about her. Loving your wife isn't a personality. Okay, tell that to my wife, who I love. She's a part of me. Wake up and pee. Or are you going to stay in bed and develop kidney stones? I always get up to pee. As much as I hate to get up and pee, I do it. It annoys me too much. What it looks like, what it feels like, what it looks like when you actually have to fix your posture, what it feels like. I was like, I'm just gonna sit my back. Some animals get a really bad symbolic rep. You will represent greed, uncleanness, and violence, and everything wrong with capitalism. Also, the tall creatures will eat you probably. Wait, what did I even do? Pigs are so smart as well. Favorite ship dynamic. Can you tell who this is referenced to? Resting witch face. Resting lunatic face. I have no clue who you're talking about. I feel like everyone designed their sonas to be smashable. One at a time, please, ladies. This guy needs to shower. This has to be the most unromantic thing ever. I told ChatGPT about you. This would be a red flag. Closed. Open. Put those orbs away. Yes, this is what it's like having blue eyes, guys. I can confirm. Whoa, right in front of our kids, you sickos. How dare you drink, even though we smashed into your bar, and now we're here, in your area. You disgusting, you vermin. You absolute troglodytes. Intimidating character. Intimidating character. Edited to have one tooth. Saw an old lady today that looked like an old lady and was dressed like an old lady. Except she was wearing big goth stomping boots like this. God, I wish I knew how to do this. You will if you try. Man, I'm feeling curious. Hold on a second. How curious are you feeling? What does MFW mean? I forgot. FFW meaning, oh, my face. My face when a client who's been trusting me to work on their stuff asked me if I'm still available for the job, but I drove very slowly. I love your art and I can wait. I trust you. This is the best way to be. Made a depression creature. I call it the WTF. Where's its mouth? Heating pad not turned on. The cat's coming. The cat's excited to use it, but it finds out it's not warm and it's sad. Comic of the experience Venus had this morning. She looked at me with the saddest eyes. Ugly, plushie. But I still want to buy this plushie, even if it's ugly. Hey, what the hell? These are German emotions. My favorite German emotion to feel is Ich fremdet. Driving home. Hey guys, here's my post where I analyze this thing in this one piece of media. I hope you enjoy it. These are just my thoughts on it. Guy that made the piece of media in question, liking my post. Why are you barking? What? I think they're trying to study or finish an exam, but they're having a lot of trouble. Do pigeons sometimes forget they can fly? People, gotta go. If only there was some way I could easily escape. Better walk faster. They're just lazy. They don't want to fly. Lazy fat pigeons. And they know what most humans act like anyway. To them, we're bots, and to us, they're bots. La 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 la. Oh, I hate my past self. So cringe. La 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 la. Hanging this on my will. Your anatomy doesn't make sense. I'm a cartoon, idiot. We will burn you at the stake. No, you can't. I'm vegetarian. Whoa, we're just gonna have to burn you at the salad then. Walked by a coworker's computer, and he was just looking at a picture of a hot dog. He must have been hungry. Did you offer him some food? I love being a night person. These dark rooms are awesome, but what if there was a scary creature lurking somewhere? Would I still love the darkness? I would. Just remembered my old attempt at a creature named OMG. Anxiety creature named OMG. Goblin cat and squid grandma. They have tea time on Tuesdays. Whenever a family has two brothers in it, they always look like this. Stay off the thunder path. That's where the monsters with the big round paws live. You mean the roads? Hysterical kind of trio dynamic. Character A, full of love, joy, and whimsy. Character B and C are just not very nice. Stop mistreating your TBHs. Malnourished, unethically bred. I think I've never seen a normal TBH then. They're always got a problem. The fan art versus the canon interaction. The kissing barrier. You need to take off your hat. Maybe that's there for a reason. Oh, why am I so ugly? You're not ugly, dude. You're just not your type. Wait, wow. To be honest, this just turned my worldview upside down. That's, Puts husband on shoulder like bird. Holds husband gentle like hamburger. Now only if I was an artist. Lucky you, Tumblr's full of artists, so they drew it themselves. You have terminal baby disease. It's true. The doctor said so. You're just a babe. My thing I like is couples protecting each other, not because one is weaker, but because they're both completely equal, and their first instinct is to protect each other. Excellent. Bonus points when they're both fighting over who gets to be the protective one. No. It's like watching the Mona Lisa get painted. Markiplier speed paint. This was 12 years ago. Highly underrated ship dynamic. How could I have allowed myself to fall in love with this idiot? Are we still talking about ship dynamics? Because these ones are my favorite. Individually, incredibly intelligent. Plus extra points if they're the best in their field. Together, they're stupid. They're a bunch of idiots. Has died multiple times. B, there to witness it every time. Going insane from grief. Don Bluth only knew how to draw one man, but he wasn't going to let that stop him. To be fair, he knew how to draw two men, twinks and bears. I'm bursting with inspiration. I'm going to draw so much today. Oh, I made one drawing. That's enough for today. Having a normal conversation with mutual. Big Bob's Emily liked your reply. And every time I'm checking their profile to see if they're AI. Damn it, they're always AI. Flustered. Keep saying/doing romantic things on accident. Oblivious. I just saw a dog carrying a full bottle of Dr. Pepper in her mouth. Cannot overstate the significance of this. She was just standing there. Does this trope have a name? Because I like it. Group of characters/friends. Everyone becomes evil, worse, and or dies horrifically. Only a few stay normal. Don't delete the old art. You'll regret it. OMG, I just found my old art from when I was 12. Mine is from 2013. I've improved so much. It's so cute. Wow, I love looking back on my art progress. So cool. And you, who had a burning of Alexandria with all of his old art at 14. You should never destroy your own art. You should be proud of it. The darkest places in hell are reserved for those who maintain their neutrality in times of moral crisis. No, I just don't want to pick sides. Let me grill for God's sake. You will grill, alright? Grill in the hottest pit of hell, coward. Forgot I made this one time when I was on the bus and had like 4 bees in my hand. They don't know I'm holding bees in my hand. How did they not sting you? Because I am pure of heart, and they knew that. Bees do know this. They can read energy well, I agree. Smiling friends, and they're playing Squid Games. Do you guys think you could beat Squid Games? I think I could. Art on a big projector. Person who drew that art would. We were critiquing character designs in class today, when there was a really good one, and someone turned to the artist holding their laptop, the screen of which just said, wood, in big trackpad drawn letters. The it's so over, we're so back cycle. It should be we're so back because we're going into 2026. And that's the mentality we need. It was over though. It was. Putting something rude or crass on a cute character doesn't automatically make you funny. Preach. Shut the hell up, witch. My favorite toy is my Beanie Babe. I like it because it's soft. Cheers. I'll drink to that, bro. Wait, aren't you upset by this? Huh? No, it's whatever. 2 days later. Suddenly feeling a sadness so deep and ancient, it is genuinely nauseating. Sorting papers at work. Voice of a 7-year-old child. You should end yourself. What did you say? If you let yourself die, it'll restart. Playing video games. Just got jump scared at work. If a kid said that to me at work if I was working at... I'd say something back. A vampire giving themselves a pep talk to a mirror that has a crudely drawn picture of themselves that they drew tape to it. Feeling down, run through flowers and feel like a princess, like this ball. Very princessy. Why is every animation meme just this now? What, them looking at the camera? Why is every animation meme? I played these games before. This window cat seat comes with a legend to identify the current occupant. Oh, we're seeing hubris today. It looks like an evil cat from a movie. You know the type of cat I'm talking about? The female body is hardcore as hell. Yes, it is. The fact that you can grow a baby in someone's body is insane. It's really cool. I may not be able to protect you from dark days, but I will stay with you till it ends. Writing. Yes, yes, yes. How devilish. This is what you think you look like, but in reality, you're just a cute whimsy person. 90% of my writing experience is doing this. The type of artists we have. The uwu, who's very proud of their drawing. The lots of whip, who can't get enough and just keeps drawing everything. Lazy, but a lot of ideas. This is the overthinker. The clown, clown, the person who draws the weirdest and funniest stuff, bye. They don't like you. They left your life. Not an artist, just someone who left your life. Meme post. Cute posts. They make the cutest art ever. Depression people. Their art is very detailed and very, very good. It's always something very emotional and dramatic. Always angry. These people make art of anything and everything. Mostly stuff with fire. Lots of energy. They don't draw. They just watch people draw because they've got too much energy. Slop. Any media that just so happens to have bright and childlike imagery. Improved my facial perspective tenfold. Wow, very cool. If I was a drawer, I'd be using this. I think about this often. I have no idea what Deltarune is about, but every time I see this little bird guy, it's always the funniest video ever. This is literally me. I was raised in a household where we learned to never ask for much, but I secretly wish for a little bit of everything. More of everything all the time. This film is a cinematic masterpiece, as it delves into the complicated concepts of human nature, highlighting the imperfections of humanity represented in one single frame. This movie's peak. Well, time for bed. Mr. Smiley goes to bed. Aren't I a tough nut to crack? So did they sleep in the end? Or were they thinking about these thoughts the whole time and couldn't sleep? Pulled an all-nighter, and then I promptly passed out. I drew this sometime and have no recollection, but I think I get what I was going for. I really need you to brush up on your mythology here. Do you even know what a hydra looks like? This is a hydra. Its defining features are its one tail and many, many heads. So what is this supposed to be? That, Mr. Schmidt, is an octopus. Its defining features are its one head and many legs. You literally could have not gotten this more wrong. Hail octopus. Playing with OCs is either having so much fun or it's for character development. I promise I have to end you. Also play with textures. I don't know what to think. I'm thinking about so many things. The therapist's office. Lemieux. I love this photo. They are healing. We're getting a modern day version of this meme. Very cool. Why do people always think I'm dating my friends? Me with my friends. If I had a girlfriend and she was doing this, I mean, I could see why they think you're dating. If you're like hugging them like that, face to cheek. Most bugs are very complicated. You never know what weapons they have. Meanwhile, beetles are just like, beetles make it really obvious. Bugs also get a lot scarier when they start flying because they get a lot louder too. I will not remove my teeth, but like, holy hell. He's taking Lexapro and he's smoking? Where's your coffee? Always terrified of them. Cheerful looking. Has done something that has made them terrifying. You guys look nothing alike. Wait a minute. Let us do the same pose. Wait, hold on. Were they doing the same pose this whole time? I don't know what changed. Wait, you guys are identical. I don't know what they changed, but yeah. Sometimes I forget. Damn, only 10 likes for 10 people in the room. I accidentally stayed up until 7 a.m. Oh, nice. Accidentally on your phone. Their semi-supportive sidekick. Cocky main character. Should I end Misa right now? Jar Jar, after a really bad day.
Misa, I don't like her anymore.
Ships that look like this either break or heal me. Breathing creature. Forgets about half there, half not. They're 100% delusional. You have to repeat things multiple times for them to register what you just said. You have to be hyper-focused on them so they don't accidentally get kidnapped or get locked up in a mental asylum. Or follow a random stranger home after being offered food. Yeah, I'm a mixture of both. More on the left. Bun versus a hare. Well, yeah, it's male and female. Which lasso did you use? The transparent one. Why the long face, pal? Oh, would you like my face to be like this, Pac-Man? I think it would be funny if kitty pets were a little more familiar to two-legged things such as cars and bad words. I think the monster is asleep. We're safe for now. You mean the car? Sleep deprivation. Hey, ooh, I'm so sleepy. I hope this will keep me up. Sleep deprivation. Be 15 years old. Red, the blood of angry men. I saw a super cute snail today. Miserable office worker and the bearer of the power of the paper sprite must save the world from the rebirth of Mr. 1999 and maybe start working on her graphic novel that she's never going to finish. Plack, plack, plack. Jumping off. Stop doing this. I will now buy your game. Ah yes, my favorite ship dynamic. Buggy. Ah yes, a similar day for Hemectoptera or claws, known as a leafhopper. I like people who know weird stuff like this. It's not even weird. Very specific scientific names of things. Me and my bestie. Okay, so basically, talking about interest. Okay, my turn. Talking about interest. This is how friendships work. Sort. I love to arbitrarily sort. Imagine if giraffes had 2 legs. Hello friends, I'm here. Hold on. I'm sorry sir, you have been diagnosed with schizophrenia. Chat, is this real? Oh god, it's getting worse. I thought so too, person whom I don't know. I thought so too. I just shaved. Touched my leg. At any moment, I can go bwee bwee. Traveled back in time and met B's past. Then found out B's past is vastly different from the present. A is not used to it. OC's making out. I'm sleeping. Good night, my friends. I hope I have good dreams. OC's making out with me. Wait, you're still sleeping. Nothing changed. Guy I saw on train today. Oh, what is he looking at? Oh, no, I'm not looking at what he's looking at. I'm looking at his shirt, I just realized. Chat, do you guys mess with this? Canon. The same base model for every single character. Fan art. Shape dynamics. Hell yeah. Tall but slender. Short, stocky. Normal height but fat. It's like having in the chipmunks. It literally is. Mother, yes, I require. What do you... I require. What do you require? Are you pissing on my bed? Oh, you're not. You're just pouring at me. You're kneading my eye. Stop it. It hurts. Dog watching his human cry. Concerned. Where was the human smile? Probably lost somewhere. Dog thoughts. That was okay. Dog knew how to fetch. The most painful type of commenter to see anywhere. Metaphor art with metaphors. What the skibbity? Was bro on stuff when he made this, lol? This is so crazy. Oh, thanks for the 20 gold. 4 out of 10. Unimpressive grades, mediocre art. Come on, guys. Don't be so negative about yourself. If you drew this, your art is not bad. Your art is very good. It's better than what most people can do. And you also got A's, B. Shut up. Shut up. Rage bait. My girlfriend talks in her sleep. I've noted them down for weeks. I've turned them into a poem. The ship is breaking. It's filling with water. I scoop. Piracy anxiety. I sleep talk a lot. Like a lot. YouTube. A deep dive into a nostalgic thing from your childhood. Exposing these degenerates that should be arrested. Sprankus. 1 minute you're watching Baby Shark, and then you're seeing someone make a flamethrower out of microphones. A sweaty lesbian plus a literal goddess. Why do they have to be sweaty? I was teaching my grandma to use the computer so we can talk on Skype and such. But today she went kind of mad at me because I didn't show her the knitting program. And I was like, what? And it comes out she accidentally opened MS Excel and found out it's a great way to create knitting patterns. My grandma is 82. No, grandma, one hand like this. Oops, I made a scarf.